believe your local court jester. I'm Cheyenne. This movie made me feel more emotions than I felt in an entire year. And we just saw Coco at the Peterborough Community Theater, and I think it broke me. I think I'm broken now. There's so much you could talk about, but so much you can't talk about because there's a lot that goes on and a lot that's important to it that you don't know is important at the beginning, but it's important by the end because it's really well written. Yeah, the script for this must have been, it's incredible. Yeah. The story is just incredible. It's amazing. And there's like so many twists and turns it takes, and it will like punch you in the gut with feelings. Yeah. And it's like, not like, it almost doesn't feel like a typical Pixar movie where it's just like, hey, we're gonna make you feel things. It's like so much. It took so many turns, and it was so surprising. And sometimes you could see the twists coming, sometimes you can't. It's like incredibly written. It's just really well written, not just for a children's movie, but for a movie all around. It's really well done. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this movie takes place in Mexico during Day of the Dead, and it follows a young boy, Miguel, as he's a musician, and he wants to be a musician, but his family won't allow it, so what's he gonna do? I don't know. You'll have to watch the movie to find out. Yep. That's all we're telling you. That's all we can tell you. Yeah. It's like, watch the trailer and go see the movie. There's so much work that went into animating this. Seriously. There's a little bit before it where the animators talk about how they put so many layers into every scene, and there's a part where the Miguel goes and he looks at this big setting, and it's really, really pretty and really detailed, and it's lit up, and there's a million different colors, and it has dimension to it. It's not like some flat picture. It goes back, and everything is colorful, and it's bright, and it's so well animated, and there's so much work that went into doing it. It's incredible. Sometimes it looked like too real to be part of the animation. Like, it looked so real. Like, it would do a close-up on a guitar or someone's hand, and it would look so real, and yet, like, not real at the same time. It was amazing. Music in this movie. A lot of Disney movies have music. Most of them have music, and if the main characters aren't singing the music, then it's in the background. But in this one, the main character is a musician, and so he sings pretty songs because he's obsessed with this one guy. What's his name? Ernesto de la Cruz. Ernesto de la Cruz. He's obsessed with this one singer, and he sings the songs, and the songs are really pretty, and they're written by Robert Lopez. He wrote in part with, I forget the name of the woman who also wrote it. It was two people, but anyway, Robert Lopez did it. He wrote music for Frozen, for the musical Avenue Q. He's fantastic, and it's really, really well-written music. Like, they have this one song that continues throughout the entire movie in different ways called Remember Me, and it's pretty, and it makes you feel feelings, and it's just so good. And it's like a musical, but you never think about how it's basically a musical. Because, like, all the music is, like, so part of the story and what's happening in the scene that it's, like, almost like it's not a musical. They're just the characters singing songs, but it's kind of like a musical, and it's absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. It's a movie with music that's not necessarily a musical. Yeah. All the voices were amazing. All the singing was amazing. Yeah. All the performances were amazing. Like, the whole cast was Hispanic. Oh yeah, yeah. And it's so good. It was very, very well done. Yeah. Very well performed, very well written, all around, very well animated. Amazing. Yeah. This movie, obviously, as we said, it centers on Day of the Dead, which is a whole family ceremony. You're talking to your relatives beyond the grave, and it centers, as well as the dead relatives, on the ones that are still alive and how they impact Miguel's life as well. And so you have this whole altar with his family tree on it going back, and this one connection that no one really knows, and it's broken apart the entire family because of their actions. This movie has a lot to say about music and about family and about remembering someone and how important that can be. It has so many amazing messages that you might not necessarily see in a movie made for kids, and it's kind of almost not necessarily a movie made for kids. It's just an amazing movie. And there's like been this trend recently of all these amazing animated movies coming out that like can hit adults as much as they could hit a child. It sounded so violent.
A lot of Disney movies recently have done the same thing. Like Moana had that family aspect to it as well, where she couldn't go out to the sea because of family. Her family wouldn't allow it. Like, even movies like Zootopia that touch on broader subjects that like kids may not fully understand.
Yeah.
Like, they're definitely not so much reaching for a target audience of children anymore. It's broader, and it's working really, really well because they're making these masterpieces of movies.
There's not really much else to say because we can't spoil anything, and also this movie was just amazing on every front. Like, it was incredible. It was an incredible experience.
There's a scene with Frida Kahlo that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because it takes place in Mexico, and Frida Kahlo is a Mexican painter. And so she's setting up for this whole decadent display and this show that goes on at sunrise, and it's absolutely hysterical. And everything about this movie, all the little details that they put in, it all pays off so well in the end. Like, oh, there's so many feelings that it elicits from the people seeing it, and oh, it's just really good.
Just go see it.
Just go see Coco.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would give it 7 out of 6 cool skeleton guitars.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'd give it 13 out of 12 really, really good animated grandmas. They're so good. Come see Coco.
Go see Coco.
It's at the Peterborough Community Theater.
Bring your children.
Bring everyone.
Bring your family.
Bring everyone.
Bring your adorable elderly great-great-grandmother.
Bring them, please.
This movie's at the Peterborough Community Theater. It's showing places. Go see it. If you like this video, then go check out our other reviews that are probably much longer than this one. Subscribe to the Monadnock Beat YouTube channel. Go check out the Monadnock Beat website. And that's all from us.
Heck yeah.